Okay, good morning. Okay. Now, can see everyone? You need to hide your face.
It's okay.
Okay, because of the angle. Okay. Is it better?
Yeah, can.
Sleep. Okay, reconnecting just now. Alright. Line. Alright. Okay. It's like this. It's like, okay. Okay, good morning everybody. I don't know who is online, but I hope they join. Okay. So, right, so talking to you guys, talking to the camera together. Okay, so how are you feeling today?
Full.
Okay. Right, yeah. We had our breakfast, we are very happy, got our coffee at a good discount here. But there's no aircon, alright? But why not we start by saying what are we grateful for? Of course we are grateful for the breakfast and everything, but we think grateful for this place, but anything else you guys are grateful for? Jasmine?
No, you say that.
Yeah, actually don't worry about the video thing. Yeah.
What I'm grateful for was I woke up very efficient today because I washed 2 loads of clothes this morning.
This is a fantastic water. Okay. Then besides the washing the clothes.
Because there's water lah. I experienced without water.
Oh, no water. Okay. We're running out of water here. I don't know.
When the Shabas cut the water, you can understand that there's no washing.
There's no washing here. Okay, then Dennis, who's hiding behind the camera.
I will move the camera. Like that, like that.
I think better.
No, like this better.
Because it have to be further.
Okay. So she
I'm grateful for my car able to bring me here.
You want to tell the story?
Oh, really?
Story. Oh, actually, one of my tire at the front is botak already.
Almost botak. It's like dangerously botak.
Yeah.
They're changing it now. Yeah, today.
So yeah, yesterday I sent my car to service and then the guy said, "Oh, you have to change it. You cannot like keep it again anymore. Anytime it might like burst."
Yeah, it's very dangerous, but somehow God protected you all this while, including avoiding one accident yesterday. Will you share your accident experience? Like, no.
Almost.
Near miss accident. Near miss. Near miss.
Just like yesterday when it's actually at the T junction, so I was like coming from this side, wanted to turn over there. So but the car coming from here, they are actually at the red light.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cross
So
the red light.
cross the red light. So the car actually stopped, but there's one car coming from far. It never stopped. So it's just
Bang the car.
No, zoom.
never bang me lah. So he just continued to drive without stopping.
But very fast, right?
Still okay the speed because he managed to brake before he hit me. So
Wow.
it's just right beside me. When I turn, the car just right beside
Yeah.
me.
Shit.
Yeah. So scary.
It's on your side more, driver's side more.
Yeah. Because from that side, I'm turning.
So she was like, that time I was calling her, I can get through her. She said, I can't.
Shaky.
She
Shaky.
said, let me calm myself first.
I stopped at the roadside and then I
Yeah,
replied.
imagine it's near
Yeah.
this, near that.
Oh my god. So okay. Luckily you're still alive. It's quite smooth now. I still have to come up like 15 minutes earlier to be here. But what am I grateful for? So like I said, every time I drive, because I know it's gonna be long, so I listen to 1 minute with Maxwell. But this 1 minute with Maxwell very long, right? More than it. So he talked about money. So the topic was about money. He talked about when he started doing when he started as a young coach or a young pastor. He had a time where he talked to a senior guy, and this guy asked him what was his personal growth plan. So after he talked a lot, then the old man said, "Oh, actually you don't have a personal growth plan." You know, he was trying to make himself sound good that time when he was young. So the old man told him, "You need to invest in your own personal growth. And then he said that is a very good one, and the old man recommended to him it was 699 USD, US dollars. So he's in US, so US dollars. But at that point he wasn't earning a lot, so 699 was a lot for him. So he told the guy, it's actually I really want to go, but it's too expensive. And then he said, so the old man told him, I think if you think it's gonna help your personal growth, then you need to find a way lah. So in the end, he and his wife discussed and all. So he decided that okay, they really want to go for it, and then what they will do is that they will save money. Like they won't go for weekends outing. They won't go for movie or hiking or traveling, you know. So then so that they can save it. You're distracting. I'm talking. You know.
Sorry.
So what happened is that. What happens is that in the end they decided to save it, and they actually have to stinge for 6 months so that they can afford to go for the training session and to guide the tools. So he said this, although it was really difficult for them, that 6 months, but that 699 actually helped him build his career to be successful. So is it about money or is it about investment? So sometimes we talk about sacrifice because no money, but is it about investment? Because it's an investment they made that after that helped them earn millions. So that was about money today from John Maxwell.
Okay, Jamie is sit here. Yeah. Thanks for this. So actually, it's I know Candice and a few others are watching. Hopefully, you all know how to get into the YouTube channel, because we are running it on YouTube. It's easier to search for the video actually. Also, others can join us without joining our group sometimes, right? Public. Right. But anyway, I thought it important that we start with expressing our gratitude. So I'm grateful that I'm here and I can have all of you, you know, in my life, because I don't think I'll be happy doing anything else. I think I'm happy doing this. I'm happy doing Nuskin. I'm happy doing this as a career, as a business, as as my life lah. Because I don't think there's any other thing more fulfilling than doing this, right? So once we said that, right, is the life easier? Okay, Jamie is checking the phone because she has to connect with people. Alright, so because we're all connecting with people who are going to join in. This is how to join. So
Do I see who's watching?
don't need to see. Don't need to only those who join. But anyway, I share these things because we are in March, right? 1st of March, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Right?
We survived Chinese New Year.
Yeah. So actually what I shared to this morning, right? I mean, it's what I believe lah. But you know, you can take it if you believe it, if you agree with me, but it's not necessarily what you want to believe, right? You all have a choice. But if what I share with you all can help you in life, right? Then you know, why not use it? Okay? Because we want to grow, we want to become better, right? So first point is actually that in life, right, if we want to continue to march on in life, or in this business, march on in this business, right, we have to, you know, we have to believe in ourselves, and we have to stop from negative thinking. Okay? So these are the first point. But I want to use what Rain 3 key success principle. That is, I think that encapsulates a lot of things. So this morning I want to share about the 3 success principles in Rain. First is what? Settle yourself before you settle others. Okay. Second one, do what you can control, not what you can't control. Third one,
How you treat the business is how the business will treat you back.
okay, so I think that's the second one.
Yeah.
It's how to treat the business. So the first one is actually settling yourself. Now, settling yourself, right? I mean, there's such a big topic. how to settle yourself. Right. First, we need to believe in yourself. Because we don't believe in yourself, right, then I think it's very hard for you to do. Because you get depressed, right? You get down, you get emotional, and so first of all, we need to believe that life is difficult. Okay? It's not life is easy. You need to believe life is going to be challenging and difficult. We go from problems to problems. We are like moving from one problem and heading to the next problem. Every day has its problem. There's no problem-free life. Okay? So we have to
Unless you're
accept.
dead.
Unless you're dead. So actually, every day there's problem. If you focus on the problem might be. Okay. So we are problem to problem, right? And if we are thinking that everything is going to be a bit of roses, we are what called ignorance. We have this ignorance that nothing is going to affect us. But then one day the bus will hit us. The car will hit you because you're not aware. Right? So it's a wake up call we need every day that we tell ourselves, right, that life is difficult, but I believe I can overcome them. Right? Because you need to believe in yourself. Now, what is the basis to believe in yourself? What is the reason why you should believe in yourself? If today, this morning, right, you don't believe you can make it in life, what can you tell yourself that can settle this?
I can do it.
Actually, it goes back to biology. Okay? Yeah. Remember, you are
The
the
sperm.
sperm. Yeah. The sperm that survived the journey.
No, that fought the millions of
That millions of
sperm.
other sperm swim
Swim
the
very
race
fast.
to hit the egg. And also all the millions and millions of chances, right? Actually, you're the winner. You won the race of millions. Actually,
With the
this-
other sperms.
Yeah, with the others. So you are genetically made to overcome the odds. Yeah. But why do you all think otherwise? So when you think about it, you are made to be a winner. You're from day one, you're created to be a winner. So why are we thinking that way? So that's the basis, no? Okay. The basis is we are created to be winner already. It's just that there are challenges, like millions or millions of competitors. Right? But we can still beat the odds and win, even despite all the from the very start. Right. So this is the basis. If you talk about biology, right? You talk about any other things, metaphysics, or everybody have different. Right? But I believe that everyone is made to be a winner. Right? So that's why everyone can overcome the odds. Okay? Even though it's challenging. Okay? Then the other reason is that we have this thing called the power of love. Yeah, the power of love.
Harry Potter.
What is Harry Potter? What's going to do with Harry Potter? Okay, explain.
Oh, Harry Potter survives all the attack from other witches and from he who cannot be named. He was saved by he who could not be named from Voldemort because of the mother's love.
Okay,
Yeah.
see? Mother's love.
It's the power of love, the
Power.
story.
So that's why I shared the first point about settling ourselves, right? It's what we tell ourselves, our self-talk every day. Okay? Because I like some of you, your self-talk, because I think, right, you give yourself reason, right, to believe in yourself. So if you only think all the negative things, like why people get depressed, I think Jamie got some very familiar thoughts about
Negative
this, right?
thoughts, self-doubt, anxiety, all the above.
Yeah. So what is depression? What caused depression is you play
A
a
mental
video.
state, yeah. It's a mental state. Negative thoughts all the
Yeah.
time, like you're not good enough, everybody don't like you, nobody like you, everything is black, although it's colorful. Everything is just negative lah. So that's depression.
But it's a video. My way is very simple. It's playing a movie in your brain every day. It's the same movie, right? But the movie is you are the hero or the heroine, right? You will have a lot of battles, right? But everyone you lose. Okay? At the end you die. After watching the movie 2 hours, you die, and then directed by you, acted by you,
And die.
right? And also, and you rerun, you say, I want a different ending, but it keeps going end, it's like you die. I want a different ending, but at the end you die. So this is depression. Right? Because you play this movie over and over again. So why we talk about the first point, right? Settling yourself, is your mental state is very good. And how to overcome it is what you feed yourself. Just like if you want to be healthy, you eat food that are healthy, right? You do things that are healthy, go exercise. But you want to be unhealthy, you start eating all the junk. Not nice Nasi lemak is good, but not every day, okay? I'm just saying lah, okay? It's not junk lah, like you eat all the chips, eat all the fried food, you eat all the junk, okay?
Point of view.
You're so happy with it.
So I am, you can see now.
And what are you?
I am
Oh.
the most powerful words. For what you put after them shapes your reality. This one is very good.
Yeah. Yeah, you notice that a lot of people when they are down, they don't believe in themselves, right? They always say, I don't think I can do it. I cannot do this. I am not able to do this. I don't know how. So today if I talk about how to, right, and I tell you how to grow sales, how to grow 10K top achiever, how to be effective in activating people, how to it's like giving you a gun, no? I give you this weapon without the bullets. Come, take it. Right? But you go to the battlefield, you froze to death. Do you know that Battle of Normandy, the World War with the D-Day? The D-Day.
We don't learn that
Oh.
part. Sorry.
Okay, the World War II, there was a Battle of Normandy, right? Apparently, right, on the battle itself, people come out of the ship, right? They just froze to death, and the gun they just died in the boat. They didn't come to the shore. They didn't rush to the shore. Actually, a lot of people died. I think hundreds of thousands of people, soldiers died on the day, one day itself. And most of them are too scared to come out. And because it's fear. So fear is in the brain. Fear in the in anticipation of something that is very bad but haven't happened yet.
So they die first.
Yeah, so I think there's a stats that say about more than 80%, right, of soldiers who went to battle haven't shot a single shot. Right? They really died. So what I'm saying is this: we can learn everything. You can come to class. A lot of people come, our meetings, go to GT, GRT, go to system meeting. Then when they have a prospect, they don't know how to talk. I mean, they're scared, or they don't know that to call. Call also scared. So call already, whole China nobody pick up. Oh, good thing we don't have appointment. I'm too scared. Then when they have appointment, right, they don't know how to start. Then when they start already, the person open already, don't know how to close. Because they don't know, they don't have courage. So today, right, why you don't have courage is because you don't believe in yourself. So the thing is, how to believe in yourself, right, is all these things, right, you have to really, really take it from me, if you believe what I say, that you are already a winner. And why is it that you don't believe you can overcome the odds is what you feed yourself. Okay? Of course, you need training, you need to know how, right? But you need to also believe in yourself. Right? So the other thing is this, okay? The other thing is, you don't want to wake up one day, right? Like behind your goals and behind your dreams, behind your bills. You have this feeling, sometimes you wake up in the morning and you're behind your goals, and you're behind your dream, and you're behind your bills. Okay. So that's the second one, which is what? Do what you can control and don't worry about what you can't control, right?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that? Actually, it's also knowing how to say no. Right? Because if you don't know how to say no, to distraction, to something that is not your goal, how you use your time is going to be. You know, there's a saying like I think recently they're saying that people, because I watch a lot of video on the phone, so apparently people use their phone, right, about 30% of the phone, smartphone users are about 30% on Facebook. So Facebook is, so actually the phone, right, so powerful, people use it for Facebook. And the phone is more powerful than the notebook now, the CPU processing and everything, but they spend like 2,000-3,000, maybe 4,000 on a device that primarily use Facebook.
Because portable.
Yeah, and emails are hardly people use email. So honestly speaking, you don't need a very powerful phone to be using Facebook.
Yeah.
Or Instagram. Instagram apparently 20%. It's quite high also. And of course the other one is messaging, WhatsApp. So we spend a lot of time, right, on things that may not matter, like Facebook, Instagram, play game. Some people play game on the phone, and you know, I do too, because it's a good distraction, right? But not too much. So I never download games. I play one game for the last like 5 years.
Candy Rush.
No, I just play one game.
Never play Candy
I
Crush.
want to play one game is because I don't. I think if you play a game, right, a new one, you keep playing one, you know.
Yes.
But you play an old game, I play it's like same one, just like just play a few times, play like long. But that's how we do it last time. I remember, you know, all these stupid games we have.
Mario,
Ma-
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man, just
Long time.
few
Then
minutes
on
only.
the phone back then.
Don't know. But last time don't have.
Last time on the computer.
Just for a while only, and then you know the mind one, the mind bomb one, there's a square box. Tick, 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 tick. The mind, to identify the mind. You identify, is it the blue?
Never played that.
Mind
I
one.
didn't play again.
Yeah. These are the distractions we have because why? Why we want the distraction? It's like too much focus on something, you just want to switch off for a while. So you can't continue to focus on something. You need some little bit of distraction, but sometimes the distraction become too big,
Yeah.
and then you lose focus on. Right? So first thing is this part about is saying no to distraction, right? Because you cannot control that one. Right? If you can control the distraction, it will be good. Okay? Right? Because you need to control what you can control. Right? Do what you can control, not what you can't control. Right? What you can't control is people's rejection. People telling you no, like Venice, both of us drive one place and then the fellow suddenly call, sorry, can I meet you? I got something on. You can't control, right? So I tell her, don't feel bad about it because if you knew about it earlier, you would have told me, right?
Yeah.
So I think we all have circumstances where we can't control, right? But we can do what we can control, which is look for another appointment, look for another person. What can you do in that circumstances, right? So what can you do? Right? Like for instance, last month, right, we have Chinese New Year. We can't say it's a distraction, it happens every year, right? But how we can control what we can control? We can control ourselves. We can control the way we use our time. We can control what we do during that time. We can't control the fact that we have to engage in the celebration too, right? It's not like we against celebration. It's just that we know how to control our time or use our time. So this is why I think some people will do well during Chinese New Year, and some people won't. Right? That's why we need to learn how to control ourselves. Right? Controlling your thoughts, controlling what you tell yourself, controlling your time is very important. So what I share with you, right, is not so much about doing new skills. If you think about it, right, it's about life also. Because you want to do anything good in this life, right? There's a lot of distraction, right? There's a lot of distraction. I know. Name one distraction.
My kids.
Yeah, I don't think there's a distraction.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. TV.
Yeah.
Oh, I love American
Netflix.
Got. I know. I
America's
love
Got Talent.
Americans Got Talent. The champions. Oh my God. Champions of the world, fighting to be the champion of talent.
Got such thing now.
Really amazing. Oh, really
Got the Shinlin coming lah.
Shinlim also.
Ah.
Yeah, but there's one boy who won South Africa Got Talent. He was 3 years old when he won it as a DJ. He knows how to use the machine. At 3 years old, he won, and he was there. Now 6 years old. He can do DJ.
So now you distracting us.
Oh, that's really a distraction.
but I
They
think-
are world class, really. Wow.
So I think generally entertainment is a form of distraction.
Yeah.
But if you can control the entertainment level, it means you can control yourself, right? Okay, I'll give myself 30 minutes to watch one episode instead of like binge the whole series. Some people watch one episode, wow, so good. Watch the whole series, 10 episodes, then whole day gone.
God.
Now actually there's a phenomenon called Netflix. And people do call binging, Netflix binging, which is called, they once try and then they watch the whole
Oh, the
series.
whole
of them.
series.
And it's because you are not okay, not clear about your goal.
I don't watch so.
I'm not looking at you because you
I
are.
only watch in between.
Yeah. So I'm not saying when I look at you guys, don't feel that I'm judging you. I have to look at yours.
There's nothing for you to judge because I don't watch.
You don't watch
Yeah,
TV.
yeah. But it's not important whether you
Yeah, you
watch or
don't
not.
watch,
It's just generally that you may watch. I mean, I watch Netflix. I do. I follow some, but I try not to watch the whole thing.
Which one?
There's some good one called Umbrella Academy. Is very
Oh,
good.
my daughter say that's really
There's one called Russian Doll, right? And then the previous
Russian
one.
doll all girls one
Oh.
Test a test.
Okay.
Watch out, test.
You know what's a Russian doll?
Don't know.
Okay. So Russian doll is the doll.
Oh,
Yeah, you go
the
to.
Moscow.
Okay, promoting Moscow.
Russian doll.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I know,
the
Russian
thing,
doll is the
yeah,
thing,
the
you know,
thing. Okay.
But the Russian doll, right?
Yeah.
You guys will. I mean, if you're gonna go to Moscow, you will see this Russian doll sold as a souvenir. What is it? Is that it's one big one, now smaller, and then the tiniest doll is inside. They have designed this, so the show is the type of show I like. It's very dark. It's a black humor. It's a dark comedy. It's like comedy in the worst type of situation. It's like dark humor. It's like bad situation, but you laugh at it. I like this style because life, right, can be quite dark. If you don't know how to laugh at the situation, right, you will get depressed. Okay. But of course, you cannot laugh like insane laugh, like 笑了. Like some people, bad situation, but laugh, but 笑了. It's not like that, lah, okay. But I like Netflix. One particular series is called World's Most Fantastic Homes. Right, there are homes in the coast and the mountain, and they are most beautiful, fantastic architecture one. You saw this before, right? It's so good. The design is so good, the architecture. Yeah? So it enhanced my dream. And then there are a lot of documentary. Like I like war.
In a very remote area. Live in the mountains.
Yeah. Snow cap, seaside. Actually, when you watch those things, I watch documentary because I want to understand. So I watch documentary on war, on the space explorations about planet Earth. Why I do all that is because I'm curious to learn. I want to learn more. Right? Because I think got TV, Netflix show all this documentary I watch. It's good, better. It's like 30 minutes, 40 minutes done. Right. So I educate myself. Right. So my distraction is learn something new. I watch YouTube, but I don't watch every single thing. I watch the ones that what I like. I watch like educational, like motivational. That's how I build myself. Not everybody's Jim Rohn, like maybe some Tony Robbins, Mel Robbins, many, like Jay Shetty, it's very good. Like we have Tony Robbins, is very good. So there are many gurus out there that can teach us how to think better and have a better life. So this can be your good distraction. A book, taking out a book in the toilet also a good distraction, right?
Open.
Yeah. You can't sleep in the toilet. Yeah, so you need to control what you can control. But I say if you need a distraction, choose one that helps you lah, not the one that depresses you. Right? Like the other way you can help is actually just like what my sister do, go for a run, like go for a jog, go and do something you can control that is healthy,
So nice.
right? So successful people will have successful habits, and even the distraction is a good one. Like Lillian, when she didn't have anyone to meet, she pick up a book and read. So she, in between appointments, she will pick up a book and read. So it's just our desire. I want to say that your desire to have a full life, right, will determine what you do with your life. Because it's not just success, I think a lot of people, right, think, oh, that's 1 million, buy car, buy house, wonderful holiday. Now, some people cannot truly identify with that. It's not because they don't want it, but because they can't see it. Right? So you need to see that beyond these material things, right, is the kind of life you want, like the simple life. Like some people want that you can just pick up a book and read and not worry about like your bills. Not worrying about your bills is a truly wonderful life. Means that you day to day wake up, okay, it's settled already. Okay, I wake up, it's settled already. Nobody calling you, your bill is due. Like those SMS, your sila bayar hutang or sila bayar your credit card. Sorry if you miss, sorry we.
Akan
all kind of nonsense,
electricity.
So my thing is you control what. So entrepreneurs, right, people like us, right, are always telling themselves the right things. This is what I learned from system. Thank God we have success together, because without success together, training and leadership, right, and all this teacher mentor, right, teaching us how to grow ourselves, how to overcome life, right, challenges, right, we will not be here. And I always think that the most fulfilling life is one that you keep growing and becoming the better you. Hey, that day you met your friend, she has a phone cover. What does she say? Make yourself better. The 3 words is make yourself better. And I told her, so I took that one and showed her our slide, our discover the best you. I said, this is exactly, she's coming for Singapore.
Yeah.
We believe it. She took the ticket. So I just feel that, I just feel that people would be happier. So I asked her a very simple question. I said, do you know what makes you happy? So she doesn't know. She's not clear. So I told her one, I said, my belief is what makes us happy is knowing that we are growing, knowing that we are getting better. Like we go looking at the mirror and proud of yourself, like you are better. Right? You may not be very successful, but you're better. Like you may not have all the wealth in the world, but you're happy with yourself. You're happy that you are this person. Like this person who have this style of desire, this style of goal, this style of dreams, this style of attitude.
I'm happy when I get to see some animals when I go to the park. There's a turtle enjoying sunlight. Not all turtles get to come up.
Okay, Vicky is here, so we pick a chair.
Okay.
So I hope it helped you to think this way. So the third one, right? Is actually what? How you treat this business, the three business, right? So we talk about this business, okay? Because at the end of the day, right, if you don't put in the enough time to run this business, to grow this business, right, it's not going to just self-generate itself. The beginning part of New Skin, right, is not self-generating. Right? New Skin is got this passive income potential, but it's not in the beginning. To recognize that the exponential curve, right? You notice it's not up, up then down one. It's not. It's like that one. It's not smooth in the beginning also. Okay. Now with velocity, right? I think it's better, but with velocity also there's some trap. The trapping is this. It's very easy for people to drop. Because last time you become exact, right? Then you can fall into grace. You got 4 months grace. But with velocity, no more grace. You don't have any volume to drop. So a lot of people actually are dropping, right? And then they'll get shocked. It's like, hey, I drop a deal. right? But
Yeah, that's
but it's an illusion lah. Now what velocity challenges us to think, right, is that your activities, New Skin is paying those people who do something rather than paying those people who do nothing. It's fair. It's fair. But the thing is, it's shock. Right. So don't be shocked. Just continue to treat the business as a business. It's not a hobby, not an automatic thing. It's not a job. So if you expect the thing to be a job to pay you a salary every month, right, you'll be disappointed. So many people will be disappointed when their expectation doesn't meet reality. This is how disappointed happens. Right? I expect this to happen, but nothing happened. So the question we ask ourselves, if you apply the first principle, right, is settle yourself first, right? Okay, do what you can control, right? Second one is this one is, have you decided, right, that this is something you must do, New Skin, or you still like sitting on the fence, right? Second is, right, have you done what you can control, which is using your time to grow the business, right? If you haven't used your time to grow a business, but your expectations are very high, that is called wishful thinking, right? So if you have just wishful thinking, it will not happen, right? So how you treat this business. If you treat this business like hobby, then you get a hobby's paycheck. If you treat this business like automatic, then nothing happens because it's not automatic yet. Okay? So that's why I think at this juncture, right, because we just passed February, in March now, right? And I think the only way we can think about moving forward, right, marching on, right, since it's March, play our words. So can February March?
over. February, March, over.
Can February March?
No.
February has March.
No. Can February March? No. But April May. Okay, anyway, this is a joke lah, okay? If you didn't get it, so play our calendar lah. Alright, so we are now in March, right? And it's like the third month of the year. It's never too late to change. Because if you set the goal to go Moscow, right, to become Ruby, you feel some setback, then I think the first question we ask ourselves is, these three principles have I applied? Have I applied these three principles in doing the business now? Have I done what I can control? Have I really settled myself that I believe myself that I can achieve this, right? Do I believe myself? Have I chosen to do New Skin and this is the only way? Settle myself. If people don't join me, I still do. If my downline quit, I still do. Have I decided? If my downline is still crappy, I still do. Because I want to do. It's the only thing I want to do because I find this fulfilling. Now when you reach this stage where you don't care what other people do or fail you, whether they do or don't do or fail or disappoint you, right? And you are the only one in charge, right? You become successful. Because your success is not dependent on other people. And other people's action or reaction doesn't change you. You have settled yourself. Its example is this: you still go to meeting, you still come here, you still go to GET, JRT. You don't have result, but you still go. Your attendance to meeting, you're growing your personal growth, right? You're attending meeting and learning, right? It's not dependent on whether there's previous success or result. Because you know, if you keep growing, right, like a tree will bear fruit. The thing is, you expect yourself to be a tree, in a couple of months, it doesn't happen. It's like you just started 2 weeks, then you want a magic to happen. It won't happen unless your upline do the magic lah. But the upline is stealing fruits from elsewhere, putting on your tree. Or you don't even have tree, put it on the ground. Hey yo, it's your tree. And you got durian. And the upline said, it's your tree, wow, actually it's bluff one. And we have done this business so long, I can tell you, we have seen people come in, exact 10K, 3 months later they're no longer. All the work was done by upline. All the closing done by upline. Then we have people, Ruby, right? Go out. You hear it properly, right? This Ruby call on stage, right? I don't know how I become Ruby, they say. But they take it upline, the upline do all this. Then they become Ruby. 3 months later,
Gone.
it's not, they don't have result, they won't know how to do. They left. Did upline do anything wrong? I don't think so. The upline tried to encourage the person do something, but the fruits didn't bear from the tree. You want to be a strong tree. Actually today, I just want people to become tree, to become strong, to become producers themselves, not to become what we call big, not to be a baby and forever baby. Right? We feed the baby. I want you all to be bees. Means what? Bees are the most hardworking people. Hardworking, they automatic one every day they go out. Hey, bee don't rest a single day. I never seen a bee. Actually, there's a documentary on bee. Very good one. You got to watch that one. You guys on Netflix, you got to watch why bees are important. It's very important, Do you know if bees colony missing, the whole area, right, slowly, right, there's no vegetation.
Because
Yeah.
no pollen.
No, not just that, the trees will not grow, the plants will not grow. Later, no fruits. No fruits. Bee colony is very important. But they are working every day, automatic. Do you know that they don't feed themselves first? The bee collect all the honey, right? They don't feed themselves, They suck all the honey, suck, then they put it into their hives, the hexagon one, they plant one, all the honey there, honeycomb, then they cover it. They don't eat. Then they share, End of the day only, they come and eat a bit from the shared food.
Delayed gratification.
They can greedy. So you see, bee,
They can be drink, they suck and then
they gonna
they put a
sip
bit.
everything. But why? They don't. Because they know, right? Success is only sweeter when you can enjoy together.
Very true.
I ask you, you can win the Moscow trip, but you go alone. It's not the same. When you go with your friends, you go with your buddies, you go with your people, your comrade, because you are in Moscow, right? All the Russian terms start. Your comrade, I think it's very different. So my thoughts are very simple. You need to enjoy life. You need to have meaningful life. You need to have fulfilling work. I think some of you dread your work now. You're watching this, I'm sorry. But but there is a way out for you. You just have to find a way, find a rhythm for you to do new skin and work at the same time, right? Doing part-time work or doing a job with new skin is nothing wrong. The beauty of new skin is that you can actually do this, right? If you look at the S booklet, right, they say do part-time new skin, become Blue Diamond, then get paid 40 years. It's something that happens, okay? When that thing is written, it has happened to many people. The guy that I know in Esso, in Thailand, right? Remember the guy? Tira, right? He's a friend of mine, he's a controller. He was already earning $20,000 a month. Was the financial controller for Esso, Southeast Asia. He's based in Thailand. But he woke up one day with the wife and realized that all the financial planning, somebody talked to him about financial planning. He said, I don't think you have enough for retirement. Someone who earned $20,000 a month living in Thailand say that. Why we're so working? Why? Because they don't intend to downgrade their lifestyle. Because you can go on retirement and become very poor. But they think, hey, I have this lifestyle, I have children, I have to cover this amount every month. Do I have enough? No. So they are looking for passive income. So he was working, right, 5 years while building his new skin business. He do 5 years, you know what he do? Very tough. They finish very late, 8 o'clock. Then he do new skin from 8, 9 onwards to 11, 12 o'clock. Drive home 1 o'clock. Next day, he has to go office early morning, 7 o'clock call. He'll be arrived at 6:30. 7 o'clock is it's a conference call. Every single day. Yeah,
Because
this
he
4
doesn't stay in
o'clock.
Bangkok, he
Stay outside.
We
So
stay
leave
1
at 4.
hour from Bangkok.
So he had to leave at 4, beat the traffic, go office early, do a call. He hardly sleep for 5 years. Right? But when he reached Blue Diamond, right, with his wife, he quit the job. By that time he already earning more than 20,000 a month. Right? US dollar. But he suffered. Yeah, 5 years he suffered. Don't have life. Delayed gratification, right? But yeah. So are we willing to put in? So that's why I said if you ask yourself, right, how you treat this business. You ask yourself, we have this booklet. I think those of you who have this booklet, you ask yourself, have you done the assessment of how you use your time? There's one book. This assessment, this daily action plan. There's a daily action plan one, right? What year, what month? And then at the end, you tally up every week what you do. And then monthly conclusion, how many OPP, how many new prospect, how many spa party, home party you do, how many follow-up closing you do, how many service you make, how many meeting attendance. You tally up. And you ask yourself how many people you met. If you meet very few people, that's why you have very little result, right? But if you treat this as a business, you have good result. So why is it that some people can do 10K? It's because they meet a lot of people. Right? Okay. How you treat this business? This business is not a hobby. Okay. Means you suka-suka do, suka-suka don't do. It's no. You do every day. Every day. So when people say new skill and lifestyle, what they actually mean is you are doing the business every day. Not relaxed, like
life.
enjoying life and do new skill, enjoying life. There is some level of enjoyment, I must agree. Like meeting your friends and speaking to them. It is enjoying. Like I find it very enjoyable. Like meeting friends or even getting to know a new friend. It's enjoyable. But that is what our business activity is. Social sharing, right? Correct. If we meet someone, like yesterday I was in Venice, met her uncle, auntie, and I find it interesting to get to know a new person. Right? Whether the person buy immediately or not, it's not something I can control. But I can control what I can control with this. I do what I can. I do my best. I give my best, right? Effort. And then if I can't control it, saying yes or no. Right? Because there's no such thing. You share everything already. You must buy. I spent 20 hours with you already. You must buy. Okay, I'm not the type of person. Unfortunately, I'm not the type of person that, sit with you 11:30 p.m. already, from 6 o'clock to 11 p.m. talk about the same thing. There until you say, hey, can you go home? I don't want to buy it. Don't buy it now. Go home. Hate you already. Next day you call a person to see you. I don't think I'm that kind of person. I don't think we should be that kind of person. Because we know that people buy only when they like you. They don't buy when they hate you. If they buy to chase you out of the house, you don't have a relationship. Right? And we are here to build a network, not to close sales. We are not here to we're not here to close your 10K. You understand? We're here to build your network. Means what? We want friends, we want relationship, we want partners, we want a long term. We always have to live well. We always need to live well, happy. We always live with a smile. Because we know every day is a possibility. Every day we meet the person again, it's a possibility that they can join us or they take the product, right? So it's not end of the world when the person don't say yes, right? So we are not the type persist until close one. Because the person can hate you and you think you won. No. We're not like that. So you want to have a long-term business, right? Build a long-term habit of building friends and relationship. It means closing the gap. Always closing the gap with the person, right? So we are here every day do this business, right? It's because we want to be successful. Not because we want to go Moscow. Not because we want to earn a few thousand. Because we want to be successful in life. Once we have the right habits, the right thinking pattern, the right behavior, daily behavior, the daily 8 things, right? If you do every day, then you'll be successful. So don't judge yourself too early. I think some people now, because of velocity, they drop right? Or they face challenges, or they drop already, they want to be exact again, they face challenges, then they start questioning themselves, I can't do it, or every month I need to add 2K, everybody else like 10K, everyone's 10K, I only do 2K. And they feel that maybe I'm not good for this stuff. Right? I'm not good enough for this. Right? And then if you look back a year ago, I can tell you, I can bet you're probably better than a year ago. But now you want to be better from a day ago, a month ago, a week ago. You want to get better at a shorter time. Because velocity must force you to grow faster. It means that you want to be better faster. Rather than to compare with other people, you compare yourself. Are you better than yesterday? Are you better than last month? Are you better than last week? If you're better means you're getting better, you're discovering the best you already lah. Right? So can you run at your own pace, at your own expectation? Right? If today Big Wee, have you ever run 10 km?
No.
No, right? But she will tell me, Josh, I want to run 42. I want to win the marathon. Josh, I have to win the marathon. Okay? But she never run the 10. Then have you run the 5? No. Have you ever run the They say, a jogging lah. Okay, then you jog first.
I walk a lot.
But I would tell her, you can run a marathon, sure. Maybe in a year. But first, do for half marathon in half a year. Do for 21 kilometer in half a year. But then, what earlier? Do the 10 in 3 months. Start doing it's right. You want to become Ruby. You want to go Moscow. You want the 4 executive. Can you get one? One first. I told him, see, it's okay, right, to get one first. Right? But the one solid one, you want solid one, you don't want to make one solid one, you can make 2 solid ones. Then you can make 3, then you can make 4, right? But it's up to your time. If one person you cannot find, you don't tell me about 4. Don't tell me you're disappointed after 2 months. I cannot be Ruby. Everybody else, 10K Ruby, 10K Ruby. But trust me, you stick around long enough. And you listen and watch this person who go 10K Ruby, whether they're wrong. Sit around long enough and you see